Good afternoon, good evening, great greetings, grand risings, everyone, everywhere in the world. Welcome to our channel. So, we are on this channel because our founder, ah-lee-ah-kwaye, she really wanted to speak about things that are important in life, but also uplifting. But today it's going to sound maybe a little bit serious, but at the same time, it's also uplifting because at the end of the day, it's something that is important to know, and it can actually makes you feel safe in life. So even though it sounds very serious, it's going to be very insightful and important to your life to, to pass on to other people as well. So today we have our guest back, CatiaAndrade. She was here before, and hopefully you saw our previous clip with her. If not, have a look as well. But today we're going to focus on something specific, which specifically stands out for myself as well, because it's about critical illness insurance. And as a self-employed, running my own business myself, that is something that I never thought about, because I've been self-employed probably since for like a long time. But I never really thought about this until someone mentioned it. I was like, oh, okay, it's very important to have, because if something happens, you're not protected. And Catia is going to be here today sharing her knowledge. If you have any questions, you can also let us know, and hopefully it will be very insightful. So, Catia, welcome. Thank you for having time for us today again and sharing, everything that you know about critical illness insurance.
Thank you so much, Olivia and Aleakwe, for inviting me again. And it's good that you are interested in such a topic as like life insurance, well, income protection, critical illness, accident cover, and overall the protection world. I really, really appreciate you inviting me again. So we, on the previous video, we spoke about life insurance, a little bit of everything, right? We spoke about life insurance, but I'm going to do, can you see me?
Yes.
Still? Okay, so we spoke about life insurance. I'm going to just speak shortly about it today, and I'm going to focus in critical illness today, okay?
Yeah.
So life insurance is paid after death, benefits who depends on you. It pays is for any cause of death and is subject to age, health, and lifestyle. So some of my clients, they were like, oh, age, lifestyle, what do you mean about that? So I just simply explain, not everybody are allowed to have life insurance, and then depends on the age. So if you're 17, you depend on your parents. So if your lifestyle, let's say, if or health conditions, if you have cancer, I've been like seen like as soon as I see, oh, I had cancer when I was younger. So some of these they will deny to protect you. So you feel, oh, I just feel that I should have done this before. So that's why it's important for us to speak more and more about insurance. Young people, let's speak about more life insurance, critical illness, self-employed people, especially self-employed, because I'm self-employed too. I've been self-employed for more than uh, 10 years, 15 years, I would say all my life, but not like that, right? So that's more about life insurance, very, very important. And you leave, like a base for your children, if you have children, or otherwise, who depends on you. So if you have someone in your family that depends on you, you leave a base to them so they can lean on if anything happens to you, and then depend on you financially. That's the big part. If they depend on you financially, at least you're there to support them. Or when you're not there, you left something to support them. Okay?
Yeah.
With critical illness, in the name it says critical illness. And even myself, when I was thinking about this, oh, critical illness, but okay, it could be just a list of illnesses. But then it's not just illnesses, because there's illnesses that you can recover, or you can still do your duties. But there's illnesses, they are critical, that will change your life. So this is what we're going to focus today. right? So I'm going to share with you, if you allow me.
Yeah, let me,
Yeah.
yeah, there you
So
go. You're gonna share your screen, yeah?
uh, yeah, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay,
Can you
cool.
see what I see?
I can see you and I can see Aleakwe and myself. So yeah, the sharing
Okay.
didn't work as yet.
It didn't work.
I,
So give
I,
me a second.
there you go. I think this is gonna work probably better. So try it now.
Okay, I will try again.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so now
that's
you
it.
can see me.
Yeah, I can see your desktop. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see what I see?
Yes.
So Royal London. So you can find this information on their website. So it's public domain, right? So here they are very, I like them very much. The colors, the font. So let's start from the beginning here. So enhanced cancer cover. So you have the core, they cover some illnesses, but enhanced they cover more. And sometimes what you're paying is just £1 or £2 difference between the core and enhanced. So I go straight away for the enhanced, or £1 difference. So you cover more illnesses. So here, so 66% of critical illness claims we paid in 2023 were for cancer. So once I look at to this number, I was like, okay, 66%. I just look as a number, but believe me, when I had to scroll down, I'll come back to the beginning. I looked at the graph, and graphics, they make a huge difference. Don't you think? Look at this. So I'll let that sink in. So 66%. So all of these, yeah, is, is cancer. The claims is due to cancer. And then 9% is heart attack, 9% is stroke. Well, we have more here, multisclerosis, and then 2% heart valve replacement or repair, right? So now we can look here at, okay, 46 critical illness definitions. Each provider, so we're talking here about Royal London and Aviva, they might have different definitions for critical illness. You have Royal London, you have Aviva, all Vitality, all of them. So we have to compare for them. Okay, so do you consider these critical illness or what do you consider critical illness? So we have to go through the list. So, but we have a an app. No, it's not app, like an online tool that allow us to compare these three at the same time. Yeah. So can you see the 46 critical illness definitions? So you want me to go through some of them? I've got
Oh,
here, let me see. So we have blindness, brain injury due to trauma. The other day, I was like, oh, brain injury due to trauma, cancer, cardiac arrest, coma, deafness, dementia, Alzheimer, heart attack, heart failure. Yeah. Okay, heart valve, intense care, kidney failure. So all of them are important. None of us we think we're gonna face this one day. I hope not. This is why I say to my clients, I hope that you don't call me ever, ever, about claiming, because that means it's something serious. But at the same time, it's better to have someone to call than not to call, because I can always help my clients to make claims. You see here the other side. So can you see my cursor here? What
yeah,
I'm doing? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So the liver failure, loss of hand or foot, loss of speech. Here, paralysis of limb, Parkinson, pulmonary arthritic graft surgery, Here, a severe bowel disease, spinal stroke. Yeah, okay. Here, we've got more additional conditions, right? To the 46, we have 332 more. And then once again, so there's conditions that I struggle even to pronounce it, right? So accident hospitalization, because you don't really hear that often. But yeah, it's good that at least it's a range where you feel more protected, you know. So bowel disease once again. Here, I'm gonna go. Yeah, so carcinoma. Have you heard about this before? Carcinoma in situ of the vagina or vulva.
No.
Some of them I had to Google it. I'm thinking, okay, what this means.
So,
Okay, I'm kind of, I feel like I'm a doctor now.
So
Tell me.
carcinoma is usually like carcinogens, which I'm assuming is something like toxins in a very layman's simple type of things. Noma is usually a kind of tumor. It might be benign or something like that. And then in situ, in the situation, the place.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they've listed the different types. So what's good to know is that the 46, the different terminologies, it's like a two-tier then. So the 46 are the main ones, as you say, very serious. So basically, to put it in a way other people can understand, everyone understands differently, is basically you cannot be independent. You have to rely on, what's it called, kind of clinical hospital professional services. And then the other additional ones that meets the 50% cover.
Yeah, with the enhanced.
It's great. And for
With
adults.
the enhanced, you have that, yes. You have the additional conditions, right? And then with these, with the enhanced, we have the enhanced children cover, right? So it benefits. Our enhanced children cover includes, you see, cover for 13 child-specific condition, right? So here, there's the percentages. I'm not too sure if you want me to go through these, but this is something that you can find on their website. It's public domain, as I said before. Yeah, so imagine here, cover for 8 pregnancy complications. Yeah, so pay out £5,000 for each affected pregnancy. So yeah, so you get pregnant once a year, so it's once a year. We will pay out £10,000 on the death of a child. We automatically include a children critical illness cover conversion options.
So,
okay,
so
here.
this part, you have to pay for it separately, right? The children's, the enhanced children's cover. You pay. Is that an addition, or does it comes automatically with the critical life insurance?
It doesn't come automatically, so you ask and then we can include it.
Yeah, so you pay extra for that, basically. Okay.
Yes, with the enhanced, yes. Even with the enhanced, you pay extra because we have the core. And then with the enhanced, we say, okay, so with the enhanced, you can, let me just check if you can, sorry, because I've got with the enhanced, as you can see here, it includes the children, includes, but if you don't have, if you want the enhanced, and if you don't have children, you don't need to have that included in your policy. Right?
And is there
but this is, I think it's good for parents, especially parents, that might have children with some conditions. So that's another layer of protection for the children. We never know. No.
So, do you have any information? I'm not sure because might not be prepared for this. But do you have any information on how many they pay out on the not on the claims, but how many claims they have paid out? Because I'm wondering
that's a good one.
How people reach the requirements to get paid out, if you know what I mean. So I wonder how many claims they had and how many of those claims they actually do pay out. Because what you sometimes hear with insurances, not only with life insurance and stuff like that, is that there might be a little clause there that we didn't see, and they say, oh, actually, you didn't think that's, you hear it a lot with house insurance and car accidents, and like, well, actually, this little thing you didn't think or whatever. So therefore, even though you have this condition, you're not going to be paid out. So I wonder if there is information that you maybe don't have now that says we had so many claims, and of those claims, this amount was paid out. Because there's, sometimes with insurances, there's little things that we miss, and then at the end we don't get paid out, if you know what I mean.
Yes, you are completely right what you just said. Well, I can't really comment on the specific of individual claims, or how do they teach the policy at first. But my first advice is, do your policies with a protection advisor. They know exactly, because they are in and out studying and seeing what went wrong on the policies. So that's our job, right? So that's my first advice. Do your policies with an insurance advisor. You don't have to pay for that service, So like it's someone that is helping you to make sure that you have the right things in place
for you,
right?
So
Even the
they
amount,
personalize
because
it really.
sometimes, say that again.
So they really personalize it on the individual.
Yes, it's individual, because it's that meeting where it can even take like up to an hour, 1 hour and a half, and then when you go through it and you see, oh my God, this is like something that's a world of so much importance that I didn't even think about that. And then 1 hour's passed, and because you're talking about protecting your life, you feel like, okay, I'm giving this time, for me and for my family. So important. So now coming back to the question is like, like the ticking the boxes. It's true, it happens with car insurances, because you didn't disclose that your car, I'm just giving an example, is parked outside in the road. You tick the wrong box. That literally can jeopardize all your policy, everything. So I would say yes, definitely do your policies with a protection advisor. It's better, because I can't really comment. Like, I had to have the file with me and say, oh, we have to pay attention here and here, because it can jeopardize everything.
I think the key, one thing I found, the best thing to do, the best question to ask in this kind of situation and others, what I found over the years, because it is a lot of information, and of course, it's just to ask, what does this exclude? What doesn't this cover?
Mm-hmm.
And then take it from there. Be ready before you go in. Nobody has all the answers, but your protection officer, like Catia, is trained in this. Nobody has all the answers, particularly as insurers. I think there's the Association of British Insurers, ABI, Financial Conduct Authority that Catia mentioned in the last episode. Things change all the time and are updated, like in all sectors, in terms of training. So at that point in time, have yourself questions ready. Like as a parent, a young adult, a carer, a guardian, you have to be ready as well, because each case is bespoke. So yeah, what doesn't this cover? Is probably the best way approach I have found for different things. But that's a really good insight as well, because showing Catia, giving those details, and really does help.
Yeah,
that's true. Sorry, there's another thing that I didn't really share. That's the benefits. You don't pay tax on the benefits, so that's a good news. Like yes, it's very good. For example, life insurance, you'll pay tax if it's not in a trust. 40, well, depends on the amount, but we're looking, when I saw like 40%. That is the first, Yes, it's 40%, but it's about thresholds. Not all life insurance they get to pay tax, depends on the amount.
Yeah.
But this is not like but these with critical illness, he pays out a tax-free lump sum.
Yeah.
And it's good news.
And is there also because I think that mine is a monthly payout that I get. So there's different ones, right? So you can get a lump sum with critical illness, right? But I think mine is like I would get a monthly payment.
Okay, with critical illness?
Yeah, because it covers based on what I earn per month, and they would pay per month. So they would cover my salary, basically, my income.
Your salary.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be income protection. It's like the critical illness.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe that's a good question,
yeah,
isn't it? Like maybe
because sometimes, do you know, I'm starting to do as well, like as a you know, a protection advisor. When I speak with my clients as well, I print all the documents. I even you know, ordered, you know, like these plastic folders, and I write it down. Okay, so this belongs to you, and what do you have here is this income protection of this amount, and is it pays monthly or is a lump sum.
Yeah.
I have life insurance, critical illness, income protection, accident cover, and then I put the amounts and the policies and the numbers that you have to call if you need to make a claim. So easy, because people, they get confused. Even though yes, because it's
yeah. And as you say, it's like probably I'm talking about the income one and not the critical one. Probably.
Yes, it sounds more like, because you know, only you know how you did it, because if you did it with me, I will know.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, okay, we did this way because it will benefit you this way. But yeah, it sounds more like income protection, because it will protect your income.
Yeah. Well, so many questions still to ask, right? And that's why Catia is gonna come back again at some point soonish, when she has time in her busy schedule. But it's very insightful, because even like listening to you, as you can see, I just make a mistake thinking that those things are the same, and they're not. It's like, you know, so because there's so much information, it can be so confusing, it can be so overwhelming. So it is important to do it with someone that knows what they're talking about, and that you can go back to and give you information and support you if you need more questions and stuff like that. Because to do it, and it's free to talk, you know, it's free as well. I mean, to get the advice, I mean, in most of the time, so it's definitely worth to get someone in that knows, that studied, that is qualified, and knows what they're talking about. So important. So thank you thanks for all of the insightful information. As I said before, there's so many other questions to ask, but it will come. We'll cover all of it, you know, bit by bit, a little snippet. So thank you so much for your time, your expertise, your knowledge, and and sharing everything with us. Aleakwe, any last words?
No, that's it. Thank you so much. Do watch both videos. We'll add the link as well. And take care.
Yeah, good.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you next time, everyone.